So, Roller Coaster Rabbit. This is the second Roger Rabbit short that played before a movie. Now, this is kind of one that I think it is a little more animated. It's a little more funkier than the first one, and I think I like it a little bit more than the other one. It doesn't really, like I said with the other Roger Rabbit short, with Roller Coaster Rabbit, you don't necessarily like Roger Rabbit as a personality. I don't think this kind of makes you think, hey, maybe he is a character with more personality than just within Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He's more than that, and he can be a successful animation character before movies. But the direction in this, and this is the same team that did the previous one. So the live action is by Frank Marshall. The animation is done by Rob Minkoff. It's just a simple, Roger and the baby are at a amusement park. The mom goes off and is going to get tarot cards read, and he, paints her nails and stuff, which there's more personality to the animation, I will say. And the baby runs away, and Roger chases the baby and stuff. And that stuff's kind of fun. There's a bull involved. And then when it really gets going is when they get on the roller coaster, which is, the titular roller coaster, I guess, and things get really crazy. The design gets weirder. They run into Jessica Rabbit just for a little bit. Is Droopy is in these, and does Spielberg, has he 50% own this with Disney? Does he own Droopy as well? I'm curious about that. They almost run her over, but they don't. They actually roll off of the film reel. So if you saw this in the theater, that must have been really crazy, and ride on the actual film itself, and then come back into the movie out of the film that's on screen. All sorts of crazy stuff. And I have to say, I like this one a lot more than the previous cartoon, and I think it shows a lot more fun. It was a fun cartoon. I actually sort of like Roger more, and it seemed less like him talking and more of just action. And I feel like Roger sort of works better in that sort of Tom and Jerry mode where you just see him going through various things. And so the Disney Plus thing, I want to bring this up. I searched on Disney Plus Roger Rabbit, everything, the shorts come out, everything like that. Then I searched the name of this movie, this short, Roger Rabbit, still didn't come up. So I was like, what? Maybe I have to go to the extras of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but that just seems like a bit much. This, I think, has a lot more personality, has a lot more fun, has a lot more fun with the animation. It makes me want to see another Roger Rabbit short. And it probably inspired a lot of people. But guess what? There wouldn't be another one until 1993. So you're like, wait, what? Because before this, we got 1988, we got Who Framed Roger Rabbit. 1989, we got Tummy Trouble. 1990, we got Roller Coaster Rabbit. So what happened? So Spielberg wanted this movie, this short, to play before Arachnophobia. The deal with Roger Rabbit is 50% of it is owned by Spielberg, the other 50% is owned by Disney. So, bonkers, by the way. No, sorry. So basically, Spielberg wanted this to play before Arachnophobia. Michael Eisner wanted this to play before the U.S. theatrical release of Dick Tracy, so that it would help hype up Dick Tracy. Michael Eisner won, and Spielberg then canceled the production of the next short, which was going to be Hair in My Soup, which was then canceled. There's a couple other ones that have names to it, which I'll talk more about when I review the next one. But there wasn't another short that came out until 1993, from what I've read, because of this argument, because Spielberg felt frustrated. He originally did want to make maybe a short a year or something to play before Disney features, but he was kind of upset by the fact that he's helping make a movie with a studio with Disney, and he can't have his character that he owns 50% stake in play before Arachnophobia. Now, Arachnophobia is a horror movie, and I will sort of side with Michael Eisner in that I know more kids who saw Dick Tracy than Arachnophobia, and I think it sort of worked a little better. And if it was me, I probably would have picked Dick Tracy over Arachnophobia. But that is what happened there, and there was sort of a disagreement, and it kind of ended the Roger Rabbit shorts for a little bit until 1993, where you get a totally different creative team, and we'll get into that at another time. But basically, Roller Coaster Rabbit was sort of the end of kind of this period of just every year you get a new piece of content from Roger Rabbit. I think it is probably, of the two shorts I've seen so far, is the one I like the most. It is the most fun, is the most kind of funnest experience. It's the weirdest. But I think it's more of Roger Rabbit's better at being on a journey than being stuck with Roger Rabbit as a character. Much like Indiana Jones, but that's a whole other thesis. And that's what I liked about this. Roger Rabbit going on kind of this crazy journey following Baby Herman, I think, was actually kind of worth it to me. I think that is really cool, rather than him reacting and talking. The dialogue with Roger Rabbit doesn't work as well when he's not with Bob Hoskins or something. So I think this one makes a better case for it if they made them more like this. And this is more like what Tex Avery was anyway, because he's supposed to be like Tex Avery's kind of a Tex Avery inspired type of character, was at least the thesis I've always heard. But Roller Coaster Rabbit is a fun watch. If you're going to watch any of them, at least so far, I would recommend this one. It's a lot of fun, even if it's a little hard to find on Disney+. So, yeah.